Kelly, I'm 43, and I had liposuction and a tummy tuck done. Wanted it for a long time, and she came highly recommended from a friend that had a nose job. And my girlfriend had done a lot of research on all the plastic surgeons in the area, and Dr. Walden was at the top of the list, so she recommended her. Really found the reviews for Dr. Walden and her past experience and just her customer satisfaction rate, just the people who had things done, who were happy, who had really good things to say about her work and her thoroughness and her professionalism and her follow-up and her care. It was just no question. And then once I met her, I signed on the dot that day. She had a lot of confidence about her ability and her just professionalism and all the procedures that she had done, and what she explained everything from start to finish, what she was going to do, how it was going to go, how much time it was going to be involved in recovery, what the follow-up would be like. She just made me feel completely comfortable that, you know, she didn't foresee any problems, but if there were, she could handle it. So I felt completely comfortable. And that was definitely attractive to me, the type of clientele that she had, the type of procedures she obviously did, the fussy clientele that I'm sure she had. And Austin is a very professional place, but the fact that she did work in one of the major medical centers of the world was definitely a factor. So when I did research Dr. Walden, I knew she was the right person for the job. I wanted to wait until I lost weight first and could keep the weight off. So I lost 30 pounds, was able to keep it off for 2 years, and that's when I knew once I could keep it off, I was going to pay the money for the surgery and make sure that it was gonna stay. I wasn't gonna go back to the way I was before. So before, I always, like I said, tried to hide it with clothing and tried to do the best I could to camouflage it, and never felt 100% confident. After, it was amazing. It's completely flat. She gave me lipo on the side, so there's a little bit of an hourglass shape, which I've never had in my life. And clothes fit differently. I'm more confident. I'm pretty active, so I run and do triathlon, and I bike. So before, I used to always feel self-conscious about my pooch in those types of clothing, and now it's flat, and I just don't worry about it. I don't worry about it at all. I don't worry about what I wear. It's really changed my life, which sounds like a cliche, but it really has. There is recovery time involved, but I am in sales. I travel for my job. I have 2 small children, and it really was not a big deal. And I don't want to minimize it because it is surgery, but I went in to have the procedure done in the morning, was home that same day. A friend stayed with me that evening just to make sure there were no complications or after effects or anything. And as a matter of fact, a week later, I went to a wedding, like, you know, fully dressed up in heels and everything. Dr. Walden probably wouldn't be happy about that if she knew that. But I was able to function fairly quickly. And I would say probably about 10, 11 weeks, I was kind of back to 80, 90%. And then, of course, as time went on, that got better. But the only real time I had pain medications were just for a day or 2 after the surgery, and then after that it was just healing and getting better, and probably moved a little slower for a week or 2, but it was really a very easy recovery. Dr. Walden is completely thorough in her job. She's very, very professional. She completely explained the procedure from start to finish and made me feel confident that everything would be okay. I've never been able to wear a bikini before. I've never worn form-fitting clothing, so that's been fun. Honestly, I've recommended so many people to her. I've, you know, gotten my hair done and told people, and just friends and lots of people I've recommended to her. I would definitely tell them to go. Dr. Walden was really the perfect person to pick for this job. She was extremely thorough, made me feel confident, and this procedure truly changed my life. I wish I would have done it 5 years ago. I've, you know, experienced a lot in my life. I've had to make a lot of decisions. My girlfriend who researched Dr. Walden kind of pushed me to make the decision, and I wish I would have made it 10 years earlier. It's really, truly one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It's made me very, very happy.